Welcome back. As you are planning for retirement, there are an awful lot of products, tools, and strategies to use. Two of them we commonly hear about are stocks and bonds. But for you, which investment will be the most rewarding in the long run? So here to break it all down for us today, our two friends, Greg and Kristen Taylor from Legacy Retirement Group. Thanks for being here as always.
Good to be here.
Good to be here.
Okay, let's break this down. You hear stocks, you hear bonds. You know, unless you've really dug into those, you might not understand the nuances involved in those. So let's start with stocks. Who can interpret that for people?
Yeah, so we believe that the stock market is the best place for the most potential for the long term.
Okay.
But you have to be careful about, you know, maybe having sentimental stocks that really aren't doing anything for you, but you're holding on to them because you like them. I even had one myself that I finally, halfway through February, decided, okay, it's time to get rid of this thing. I think it's going to go down.
Is that just because you like the company brand?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So we see that, and then most often we see it with people who have stocks in their own company.
Oh,
so
yeah.
people will come in, they've worked 30 years for a company, they love the company, you know, they drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak, which is a good thing. And so they have all these stock, but their whole portfolio isn't tied up into this one company stock.
Gotcha.
And that's dangerous.
For a big percentage of it.
Yeah.
So be careful that you don't overextend yourself in one stock, that you're not also overextended in one category. You know, so therefore you're just kind of riding that roller coaster all the way up. You're riding that roller coaster all the way down if it goes down. So, you know, but the younger you are, the more time you have on your side to ride up the ups, you know, ride the ups and downs of the stock market. And it can be, you know, they say sometimes it's not for the faint of heart, right? And it's a lot more comfortable when you're young than as you get older.
Okay. So let's now delve into bonds. Bonds are a little trickier.
They are. And there's what's called an inverse reaction with bonds and interest rates, meaning it's sort of like the teeter-totter. When interest rates go down, bond values go up. When interest rates go up, bond values go down. So what happened, you know, in the 1980s and the 1990s, people would say, well, put about half in stocks and half in bonds. And therefore, if the stocks get too volatile, then the bonds are there to kind of give you that safety net. Well, what was happening during that time was interest rates kept going down, which made those bond values remain high and continue to grow. Well, now we're kind of in that perfect storm where interest rates are so low and we're starting to see them rise just a little bit, which causes bond values to fall. So if stock values fall, interest rates rise, your bond values fall. Now where's your safety net?
Where should you be?
Yeah, so really what people need to start thinking about now, once they get to be 55 and older and start really getting close to retirement, if you're within 5 years, you really need a smarter strategy than that. One that's going to analyze on a monthly basis and switch you between stocks, bonds, commodities, and real estate, and even cash. So if everything's falling, do we want to fall down with it, or do we want a smarter strategy? So that's really a big part of it.
Well, we want to give people out there the opportunity to talk to you more about things like this. So you are offering what today? It's
our Portfolio X-ray to dig below the surface, understand what your fees are, how much risk you're taking, and what is your correlation to your return versus your risk. So how much does that weigh on your portfolio, and how likely are you to succeed? So the first 8 callers today, we'll get in, meet with Kristen and I, and we will help you understand exactly where you stand.
Okay, this is the number, 614-336-7660, to meet with them for that portfolio review. And don't forget, you can also go to their website if you have more questions, and that is legacyretirementgroup.com. All right, thank you both.
Good
to see you.